Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to talk about the woke culture, but before I get to my point, I just want to emphasize that I'm not a racist. I'm from Europe, I'm Hungarian, I live in Japan, my wife is Japanese. I have nothing against skin colors and the different genders and sexual orientations and so forth. I think that it's very, very important that we support diversity and we show the world that there are different kinds of people. However, there are things nowadays that I consider to be a little bit too much. Let me explain. I read that maybe in Hollywood someone wants to make a remake of Disney's Snow White, and that person, I mean that Snow White, will be portrayed by a black actor or actress. I don't know which direction they want to go with it. And I was kind of interested in this because I find this a very nice idea, a remake. I mean, we had the animation, and I really liked it. Everyone has this Disney character. I think if I say Snow White, everyone immediately thinks of this woman, you know. And although I am sure that the actor or actress will do a fine job, I still think that it's not a good decision. And the reason is that there are some things that you just cannot change so easily because that's the very core of the story. So Snow White, that poor thing, is called white for a reason, because she's white. So that's the reason for that, right? So let's just talk about a different person, like a superhero. Let's take I don't know. Let's go to Spider-Man. You can make him gay. That's okay. You can make him black, Asian and gay. You can make him transgender. You can do whatever you want. But if you're going to have Spider-Man as the title, you cannot make him not Spider-Man. Okay, so let's say that he doesn't get bit by a spider, but a genetically modified radioactive snail. Okay, he would still be able to climb walls. He would have to be naked, right? Of course, he would sweat and it would be, I don't know, he might not be so fast as well. But I don't think that you could call that movie Spider-Man. And that's pretty much my point with Snow White. But let's talk about a different aspect so that you, and I'm talking now people from the States are watching, I will get to you because Hollywood is kind of American, so that's why. But let's start with Europe. There are two very important Martin Luthers in history, and one of them used to be a German guy. Martin Luther, I think in the 16th century, who pretty much changed Christianity for good. And if people would make a movie about him, some would maybe say, I don't know, that I don't feel represented in the movie. But I think that it's very important that he was a German person. He lived in the 16th century in Germany and he spoke German and stuff like that. And to be able to label that movie, woke, the movie's creators would have to grab into the different boxes. I mean, maybe like literally, I can imagine that they have 4 or 5 boxes. They put like categories, right? They put them pieces of paper, like, I don't know, here are the races, like African, Asian, Caucasian. Here you have sexual orientations. Here you have the sex, I mean, that male, female, transgender, whatever. Here you have some special skills or special needs, and so forth. Okay, and I can imagine that they say that let's make a movie about Martin Luther, but let's make it woke. Oh, that's nice. So they just, just reach into the box and so let's make him Asian. So he's going to be an Asian, physically challenged, transgender woman without teeth and or hair. So this is how I feel that they make these protagonists nowadays. Like, like a random sequence, and they just find someone who fits. But I don't think, although I'm sure that the actor would be fine, or the actress, because that's a transgender woman, would play fine, but I don't think that that would get out the message. I don't think that that would, that would deliver that kind of content that Martin Luther used, or I don't know, wanted to deliver. And let's talk about the second Martin Luther, who is maybe a little bit more important for the United States of America, which is Martin Luther King, right? The American Dream. Let's make a movie about him and his life. And just that you understand, and you really get my point, we don't want to have any complicated person now, because his life was complicated enough, right? Let's just change two things, okay? So he's going to be portrayed by a homosexual white man. Well, how about that? Would that hit home? Would you feel that, yeah, that's the American dream, and now the African Americans? No, it would not. Certainly not. Because the very core of that story is that he was black. And you cannot make him not black. So this is what I wanted to say. I have nothing against woke culture and all this diversity. I really support it. However, I think that people should think about at least some of the things that they want to change, because Snow White not being white is kind of odd, or Martin Luther King not being black as well. So I hope I didn't offend anybody. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.